Good morning. I'm Christy Duffy for Smart Trend News, and this commodities report is brought to you by MidnightTrader.com. Oil is gaining ground in early morning trade as Asian and European shares rise on the back of strong economic data from China and Japan in particular. Beijing reported that Chinese exports rose to their highest level in 6 years in May, rising 48.5% from a year ago. Meanwhile, Japan's economy grew at an annualized 5% rate in the first quarter. Gold, on the other hand, is failing as investors' willingness to take on risks increased on renewed hopes for the global economy. In addition, the yellow metal came under selling pressure as the euro rose following comments by China's National Pension Fund chief Dai Xianglong, who said that the European unit would weather the ongoing sovereign debt crisis. As of 8 a.m. this morning, Brent crude is up by 0.5% at $74.64 a barrel, while light sweet crude is up by 0.7%, $74.83 a barrel. Natural gas up by 1%, $4.72 a million British sterling thermal units. Gold is by 1/3% weaker at $1,225.70 an ounce, while silver is down by 0.9%, $18.04 an ounce. Copper is up 0.2%, $2.85 a pound. The International Energy Agency lifted its 2010 forecast for global oil demand as it anticipates worldwide use to rise by 1.77 million barrels a day, or 2% per year, to 86.4 million barrels. That marks a rise of 60,000 barrels from the agency's earlier estimate. Chinese oil import rose by 29% during the first 5 months of the year compared to the same period a year ago, 95.7 million metric tons on strong demand for motor fuel and electricity. BP shares fell to a 13-year low in London trade as the company continues to face attack for its handling of the Gulf of Mexico oil spill. In U.S. pre-market trade, the stock is gaining the bulk of the decline back as it bounces 11% higher. BP has estimated that the total cost of the response efforts to the worst U.S. environmental disaster in history has reached over $1.4 billion to date. Australia's Kingsgate Consolidated Limited soared as the gold mining group was raised to outperform from sector performed by RBC Capital. The mining group was also granted tax concessions by the Thai government for a new processing plant at its flagship Chatru gold mine in the country. South Africa's Impala Platinum Holdings fell, as did Anglo Platinum, as platinum prices continued to fall. The metal is a key component for clean emissions technology used by auto manufacturers. I'm Christy Duffy for Smart Trend News. For more on these commodity headlines, visit MidnightTrader.com. You can also receive this commodities report every morning by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Trade the Trend.